Chords are built from scales, and when taking a look at understanding the basics of chord construction, a good place to start is taking a look at the chords that are built from a major scale. Now, if I take the notes from C to C with no sharps or flats, that is a C major scale. Now, in taking a look at the chords that are built from a C major scale, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my cursor from moving around. I'm going to stack up every other note in the scale starting from C for a total of 3 notes. So I'm going to have a C, E, and then a G note. Those 3 notes make up a C major chord. All right. Now, if I continue this process of just stacking up 3 notes, skipping every other note in the scale, I would go from the second note in the scale, D, to F, to A. Those 3 notes make up a D minor chord. Continue the process on up here. I've got E, G, and B. Those notes make up an E minor chord. F, A, C, that's an F major chord. G, B, and D make up a G major chord. A, C, and E make up an A minor chord. And then B, D, and F make up what's called a B diminished chord. Most people in the beginning don't know how to play diminished chords. You've probably played all of these other chords at this point, but probably have not played a diminished chord, and don't really worry about that at the moment. Just kind of understand that when we're creating chords from a major scale, the one that's built on this 7th degree of the scale ends up being diminished. You can kind of learn how to play one later, but in most kind of rock pop contexts, you don't have diminished chords. When you start playing some classical or jazz, that's when you're going to find those chords kind of creep in. So kind of just showing you, we have the basic chords here from the C major scale. The chord built on the 1st degree is a C major. The chord built on the 2nd degree is D minor. 3rd degree, E minor. 4th degree, F. 5th degree, G. 6th degree, A minor. And the 7th degree is diminished. That little kind of tiny, what looks like a degree sign, is another chord symbol for diminished. All right, so we also use some Roman numerals to indicate chords. This is kind of a theory. We use a Roman numeral 1 to indicate that this is the 1 chord, the chord built on the 1st degree of the scale. And then here you see a Roman numeral 2 and then the M for minor. And so we're saying that's the chord built on the 2nd degree and it's minor. 3rd degree minor, 4th degree, 5th degree, 6th degree minor, 7th degree diminished. Now, kind of seeing how these apply to the guitar, we're going to be looking at those in a second, but kind of one easy way to get a visual on how these chords are constructed is taking a look at a piano. All right, the white keys from C to C are the C major scale, and just kind of stacking up every other note here, I have a C, E, and a G, and I just have kind of a little video on this page that demonstrates how that kind of looks as we're going from the C to the D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, and B diminished.